Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Greensboro Downtown Yoga. I'm Summer, and I'm excited today to bring you this Pilates flow class. It's a fusion of yoga and Pilates. Today, we are solely focused on working those abs and obliques and a little bit into your lower back. And at the end, we're going to finish with this nice little arm balance work. So have some fun with it. Please feel free to modify. If you're used to Pilates, some of the things might seem familiar if you're not used to yoga. Kind of just mix and match and do what feels good to you. We are going to need 2 blocks and a squishy ball if you have them available to you. The blocks will just kind of assist us with something, as well as same thing with the squishy ball. I'll kind of show you some modifications if you don't have them. All right, so let's start on our backs. You're going to take the squishy ball in between your inner thighs. We're just going to start lying down. Press into the squishy ball and press your feet flat to the floor. For a moment, just with your eyes shut, find that place with the press into the squishy ball. Find space between your back and the floor and tip your hips and press that back down. So I want you to tip and press. It's starting to get engagement into those deep abdominal muscles, which are going to become really important later on in a couple moves that we're going to do. Push into the squishy ball each time you're doing that, so that way you get even deeper into those abdominal muscles. Now hold the lift, so you've got the arch. And then you're going to one vertebrae at a time lift all the way up into a bridge position. Squeeze your hips at the top as you inhale. Exhale as you roll back down, one vertebrae at a time. Continue that. So you find the squeeze into the squishy ball that engages into your inner thighs and your deep abdominals. And then you roll back down. And I know you're probably thinking, Summer, you said we were going to work out. We are. This is just getting us warm into some of those deep muscles, starting to bring body and mind awareness. If you think about your back as a string of pearls, you want to one vertebrae at a time and really allow those pearls to come down and up. Let's do one more. Bring the ball out from in between your legs. Bring it into your hands. You're going to press onto the ball. Lengthen your arms overhead. Now, if you don't have a ball, that's perfectly okay. Big, deep inhale. Exhale as you're going to bring the ball onto your thighs and just roll up part of the way. If you don't have a ball, you just use your hands. Chin tucks, eyes towards ball, roll down. And if you want your own personal squishy ball, I got this one on Amazon for like $15. It was nothing. So definitely worth checking out. I will put a link to it in the description of this, and you know where to get it yourself. Shoulders are down away from your ears as we get that just tiny little lift in our upper back. So this is the reverse, right? Now before we were getting the lower back up and down, now we're getting the upper back up and down. So one more. Now bring yourself down. Legs come to tabletop. You're going to bring the ball between your ankles. Legs are at 90 degrees, knees over hips, arms out to the side. Let your knees go to the side. Come back to center. So you're making this windshield wiper with your knees in. So inhale as you go down. exhale as you come up. Press your lower back to the floor. The more you press into the squishy ball, you're going to get that deep abdominal engagement as well. We're feeling that rotation in our side obliques. Hold center, hold center. Now press your legs out straight and pull it. Lower back is reached down to the floor. Now if you're really starting to feel this into your hip flexors, allow the legs to go straighter to the sky. Or if your back is starting to arch. Stay centered. Go one to the side. All the way in, and then extend your legs. Pull back. Drop. Come in. Extend. So as you get the extension, really, really right here. All right, so your knees are dropping as low as they can go. Your shoulders are connected. You pull in tight. And then right here, it's that deep abdominal pressure into the ball. You can stay with this, or we are going to bend our knees to the side, extend our legs, and then you kind of make a circle to the center and pull in. Extend, circle, pull in. So it's your choice of how you make this work. As long as you breathe and you are controlled, I'm happy with whatever version you're doing. Let's do one more each side. Bring the ball into your hands. Lengthen your arms overhead. Take a big, deep inhale. You're going to roll all the way up to the top. Now, the important part is feet stay glued to the floor, and you roll up in one vertebrae at a time. Let's try it again. What do I mean one vertebrae at a time? I mean you're slow and controlled. You don't find this sticky point and then like heave yourself up. That is not what you want. I like to use this ball as kind of that control, but if you need to use your legs, do it assist you. Just like the bridge, one vertebrae at a time rolls you up. You sit tall. One vertebrae at a time rolls you back down. Come all the way up this time. Stay lifted. That squishy ball is going to go behind kind of that. If you had a heart rate monitor on, although how many of us actually wear heart rate monitors that much anymore since we have smartwatches? Oh, I forgot to put mine on. Oh, well. And hold right here. So you want to find this place. I'm not lying on it, right? I'm not taking a nap. I'm lifted just enough where my abdominals are starting to shake a little bit. Hands are by your side. You're going to lift and lower. And lower. Now, if you start to feel it into the lower back, bring that ball a little bit deep or lower onto your back and sit taller. If you don't have a ball, you can do it all without the ball. Now, keep both feet flat on the floor, fingertips behind hips. You're going to lean back and up. Lean back. So if you don't have a ball, go all the way down to the floor for crunches, up and down. If you have like a pillow or something at home, you could always place that onto your back as well. That would work well. Especially like one of those couch pillows that's really small. Or if you like needing like all those decorative pillows that your husband hates. Husband does not like decorative. All right, we're going to go down. Reach for your leg. So really feeling into those obliques, or excuse me, into those abs. Now you're going to take the opposite hand to the knee. Notice I'm getting this little bit of cross, right? Boy, you should be starting to feel those abs. Two more. Last one, hold center. Now go back. Feel those abdominals. Pull in tight. 2 more. Come all the way up. Ooh, beautiful job. Bring that ball out. Sit up super tall. Roll yourself back down. You're going to bring the ball so it comes behind your head. Honestly, this is just kind of a nice little pillow place to take some strain out of your neck. Fingers or legs come to 90. You're going to extend and extend. I tore a ligament in my neck back in November, so I'm really cautious to keeping my neck lifted for extended periods of time. And we're all under extreme amounts of stress right now. So anything we can do to decrease that stress in our neck. All right, take both knees in, both legs extend, double leg extension. Reach. You really push that lower back down to the ground. One more. Both legs high to the sky. Drop one. And then the other. So just that series of 6 that are kind of from Pilates. Your lower leg drops down so it hovers about an inch off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Keep both legs. You're going to make little circles. So halfway inhale, exhale, finish the circle. Dig deep into those abdominal muscles. You're making a circle that the lower back stays connected to the floor. Let's do one more. Each way. Now keep both legs high to the sky. Flex your feet. Open them. Feet. Exhale. Find a different foot on top each time. Now we're going to go 1, 2. Open. 1, 2. Crunch. 1, 2. Crunch. Ha! See how I took that ball? 1, 2. So we're getting that nice lift deep into those abdominals with that beat each time. 2 more each. Last one, and release. Good job. Bring the ball in between your heels. Legs lift to the sky. You're going to lower your legs down to the floor. Ooh, feel those deep abdominals, yes. Lift back up. Now rise up. Grab the ball. Lower away. Come up. So you might not actually reach your feet, and that's okay. You might also find, especially if you're fatiguing right now, that you want to go knees. So that this is where you're at. I would rather you do that than have this big arch in your lower back. You find what works for you. Let's breathe into this movement. 2 more. Are you feeling your abdominals? Oh my goodness, yes. Hold. Now bring your knees 90. Let's place the ball off to the side. Fingertips come behind your ears. Lift your head, neck, and chest. And let's crisscross, but pause and center. Crisscross, center. Rotate. So we're sending our opposite shoulder to really getting that movement around the center of our body. Find that place where you can dig even deeper into your abdominals. Breathe. Last one each way. Come back to center of your knees and give a moment right here. We're gonna roll onto our shoulders and then onto what is this? A boat. Totally, I was having mouth problems right there. All right, feet come down, sit up tall, hands come out to the side. We're gonna lean backwards. Now, if you want to take your ball to give a little support into your lower back and also kind of this like reminder to yourself, it's a nice place to be. You're gonna lift your legs. You're gonna come onto one side of that hip. Come back to center. The most important thing in this move is that we don't dump into our lower back, which means we're not slapped. That's why that ball is such a nice reminder right there to stay lifted. With the fact that 90% of the population will at some point in life deal with lower back pain, we don't need to do things that make it worse. Let's do one more each side. Last one. Feet come down, sit up. Whew, okay, bring that ball off to the side. We are done with it. Throw it away. You're gonna roll yourself down one vertebra at a time. As you do, those legs come up and then you roll up. All right, so we're gonna do 3 rolls. To your shoulders and up. It's called rolling like a ball. 2, abs are in tight. Now you're gonna use the momentum to come all the way through into this small little ball. Straighten your legs. One vertebrae at a time. Roll yourself up. Big deep inhale. Lift to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Oh my goodness. That was scary. There was a big motorcycle just outside. Oh my goodness. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do that again. Big, deep inhale. Feel that stretch into your abdominal muscles. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, hands come to the mat. You're going to step your knees back so they're right under your hips. Arch, look to the sky. Round, look into your belly. Just a few times right here. Find this nice articulation in your tummy and in your back. Hold your neutral spine. Find that lift of your abdominals so that we're not sagging. We're in this long neutral line. Toes are tucked under. Lift your knees an inch off the floor. Hold. And lower. Now, take a block. Place it in between those inner thighs. If you wanted to use the ball for that, you could, but right there. You're squeezed into the block. Lift your knees off. Now, did you feel by placing that block there how much deeper your abdominals had to engage? You push into the block. Lower down. Do it again. Lift up. Now, this time, rotate your knees. Side, center. Side, center. This little tick-tock. Think about those windshield wipers we did earlier. Kind of similar, right? Just with a block between our knees and on all fours. Hold center. Lower down. Come up. Just give your wrist a moment. Place the block out. Remember that feeling. Don't lose it. Toes tucked under. Lift knees up an inch. Step your right foot back. Forward. Left foot back. Right. So knees, notice they're just an inch off the floor. We are in this place where we push our palms into the mat. Our biceps rotate forward. Let's step right foot back, then left foot back, plank hold, downward dog. Press into your hands. Push forward into plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Downward dog. 2 more times, just like that. So we find this articulation into our back. We're neutral, then we lift. Last time, roll through, hold right here, hold this position. Rotate and open to the right side of the room. Find your side plank. Lift up. Now, bottom knee can always be on the floor. Never forget that option. Hold right here. Big deep inhale. This top arm is going to thread through to your back heel. So you get that lift of your head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pull in with your deep abdominal muscles as you lift. Inhale. Hold. Turn back to center. Hold. Knees come down. Step hands back. Lift your knees 2 inches or an inch off the floor. Tick-tock. Now you don't have to block this time, but can you have that same, really, it's like you're pulling up, right, into those abdominal muscles. It's going to become important for something we're going to do here in a moment. Come back down, lower, wrist moment. Reset. Lift up, left foot back, right foot back, plank to the back. Lift your hips. Arm reaches high, big deep inhale. Exhale, thread. So thread the needle is really about finding that side oblique and crossing to your ankle. One more. Remember, you can always be on the knee. Let's come back to center. Hold plank, big deep inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your right leg to three-legged dog. Step your foot in between your hands. Rise up to crescent. Hold right there. Abs are pulled in. Now bring your back foot in to meet your front, low chair. Hold. Lift your heels. Sit low into this position. Find a crow. So if you've never done crow, hands are in front of you. Your knees are on the outsides of your triceps. You could take a block and actually place your feet on top to kind of give you more lift, so you can really feel this place where your abs pull in, and then we try to lift one foot off the floor and the other foot. It's that same lift that we were just feeling in that tick-tock side to side, yes? Play for about another 10 seconds. Abs lift. Maybe just one foot comes off the floor. Maybe no feet come off the floor. It's your playtime. Big deep inhale. Exhale, lower down. Sit into that small ball. Hips come down. We're going to roll onto our back. Come up. Roll. One more. All the way through to small ball. Yes, step back to all fours. Knees are off the ground. Hold, hold. Pull up, push into your hands. Find your abdominal lift. Big deep inhale. Step your right foot back, left foot back. Down dog. Left leg, three-legged dog. Step your foot in between your hands, rise up. So you get another playtime opportunity right here. Step your foot in. Sink low. Rise up. Go all the way down and know that you get to play in crow. Maybe you don't want to play in crow. Maybe you want to just go into a stretch. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. Do anything that kind of feels good for you. But this is your moment, because truly an arm balance like crow is about deep abdominal work. Now, instead of going back into rolling, we're going to step or jump back to plank. So can you get the transition from here to plank? Yeah? It's down dog. Bend your knees. Step through. Grab blocks. Yeah, we're going to do this way first, actually. A little change in my mind. All right, roll all the way down. Take your block, place it on to your thighs. Place your elbows into your block. Push into the block with your elbows and push into the other side of the block with your thighs. Do you feel that deep contraction? I hope so. Now take the block just onto the right leg and cross the left one. You're gonna get this extension and pull. But you've got to press this arm and this leg. So that opposite arm and leg, this is where the work comes. This extending leg, that's just for fun. One more. Switch sides. So it's about this really, really deep pressure, inner abdominal lift. You're feeling as if you're going in opposition with each other on this arm and leg pushing you. One more. Release. All right, bring yourself back up to seated. I'm going to do this facing you to start. Bring your hands, one on each side of the block. Sit up super tall. Now we haven't done a lot of shoulder opening and things like that, but hopefully you can kind of find this place. You're going to think lift from deep abdominals. Press your hands onto the blocks. Then extend your arms. Notice your hips should lift off the floor, yes? Should. Then try to lift your legs. Hold. Hold. I'm going to turn it back to the front because we're going to use this in a little transitional flow. So if your legs don't get off the floor today, that is completely okay, especially if this is the first time you've ever done this move. But push, find that opposition as your hands go down, as your chest lifts up, your legs lift, hold. Now, here's your option. If you are feeling okay, big deep inhale, exhale, you're going to thread your feet through, and ooh, you find a plank, right? Hold that lift, hold plank. Big deep inhale. Exhale, bend back. Child's pose. Hands come to the floor. Come forward into plank. Rotate around to side plank. Come back to center. Side plank to the other side. Come into center. Downward dog, exhale. Bend your knees, separate, jump to the front of the mat. I want this little flow, okay? This is our last thing. Big deep inhale. It's gonna use every kind of angle that we've been working with. Lift up. Exhale down, step your right foot back. Hold. Step your left foot back, and as you do, side plank. Hold. Now lift your left foot. Boom. Hold. Thread that foot back through. Step back to chair. Maybe you lift your heels. Play in crow. Ooh, just for a moment. Just for a moment. Don't jump back. Lower, lift into chair. Plank. Big deep inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. There we go. Lift up. Fold back, step that left foot back. And come to the right side plank. I don't know how I messed up that transition, but that's okay. Life is about little misses, and we can do it. All right, so that top leg lifts. Rotate back around. Come in low. Step your foot in. Come into crow. Come back down. Now sit down, 3 rolls. 1, lift. 2, lift. 3 is going to come into seated, hands onto these blocks. Lift your hips. Abdominal pressure, right? Push. Lift your legs. Big deep inhale. Exhale, find your way back to the plank. Bend your knees, sit back, child's pose. I'm going to try it one more time because I messed that up just a little bit. All right, and why not? Come back into plank. You can give me another minute. Downward dog. Walk your feet in. Okay, so all this big, deep abdominal work in these flows. All right, let's sit low in a chair. This is what I want. Step your right leg back. Hold, hands down. Rotate so your left foot comes around, side plank. Lift your left leg. Rotate, come back into crescent. Step your back foot in. Lower down into crow. Rise up. Ooh, play for just a moment, just that second. Lower down, sit in a chair. There it is. Step your left foot back. Yay. Hands come down. Bring your right foot around to side plank. This is that tricky little transition, right? You lift your leg. Your abdominals have to be engaged as you pull the knee in to rotate back around. Step your foot in. Let's come down into crow. It's your last crow. It's your last opportunity to play. Come down. Let's do 3 rolls. Deep abdominal work. Pull in. 2. Now, third one brings you to seated. Grab those blocks. Lift and push. Yes, your abdominals have to be pulled in. It's just like that TikTok. Big deep inhale, step back to plank. Lower down and sit back. Fantastic work, guys. Truly deep abdominal work. Yeah, you can do crunches and things like that. Some of that work we did there at the beginning that really started it. But when you're doing arm balances and those transitions, it's all about in here. I say that's what's made me stronger, is really figuring out how to do those fluid transitions. So practice it, have some fun. That's what it's about. Thanks, guys. Until next time, I'm Summer. Bye.